This video response is going to go out to Michelle Risman, and that is because you uploaded a video entitled Kane County, Augsburg, Period 3, Group 3. After reading the title of this video, it was very difficult for me to ascertain what this video was all about. Now, fortunately, I went ahead and watched the whole video from front to back. And after ascertaining what you were talking about, I decided to go ahead and give you a few pointers, a few tips, because I think a video like this deserves more views than 35 views. And I'll explain all that a little later on in my video. Now, the first thing is that I figured out that Kane County is actually a county in the state of Illinois. It is most fortunate for you that I, the speed learner, happen to live downstate in Illinois. That's right. I am an Illinoisan just like you, so it's kind of nice. And it was kind of interesting. I just happened to stumble onto this. Really. I really wasn't even looking for this video. I happened to stumble onto it, so this is kind of an ironic thing. Alright, now, the Augsburg in the title refers to a Mr. Augsburg. You said you were from Stevenson High School and Mr. Augsburg happens to be your teacher. Okay, well that's all great and wonderful, but who is this Mr. Augsburg? Does he teach English? Does he teach math? How long has he been teaching you guys? Now, I'm very familiar with school. Okay, I actually graduated from high school and I actually went to college too. So when I see period 3, immediately I remember my days in school and I can ascertain that this is some kind of a morning class, probably closer to lunch that you're taking. Now when you're talking about group 3, I would assume that he's teaching 3 groups of people the same topic every semester, and you happen to be in group 3. There was a group 1, a group 2, and a group 3. I don't know that he teaches each one of those groups at the same time, but apparently you are group 3. Alright, so you might want to elaborate on that just a little bit, because even though I did graduate from high school, it has been a long time, and I graduated from a rural school, not a public school. So things may be a little, well, not, I graduated from a rural school, not a city school, and I would presume you're from a city school, so therefore things may be a little different in your school than they were in mine. Okay? So again, you might want to elaborate on what group 3 is all about. Okay, let's go on. Now, I did figure out that the reason you mentioned Kane County is because you were talking about the Kane County Cougars. That happens to be a minor league baseball team that's facilitated in Geneva, Illinois. And that's on the northeast corner of Illinois for all of you guys who want to know where that's at. And it happens to be in Kane County. Now, the next thing you do after you announce that you're from Stevenson High School is you start announcing the sponsors of some kind of an event. My personal recommendation would be to put the announcement of the sponsors at the end of your video rather than the beginning of your video, mainly because people want to know more about the event than they do about the sponsors. But that's just me. Okay? In the video, you never really actually mentioned the exact title of the event, what was exactly going to take place in the event, and exactly when the event was going to be held. That would have been very helpful. You were standing there saying, well, when these people show up and they start tearing off the raffle tickets, then they'll be explained. Why not explain it here on the video? Save all that time. That'd be my personal recommendation. Okay? And then it was kind of interesting. You're having an event during a baseball game. Why not have the event just prior to the baseball game? As everybody's showing up, you have this little event. It's something to get them warmed up, get them encouraged for baseball, and then have the actual event itself, have the actual baseball game itself. That's what I would do anyway. Okay? And you were talking about having a ticket stub that you tore off of the other part of the ticket. Show the ticket. Let us see what these tickets actually look like so we know which piece is going to be torn off and put in this raffle. Now, you were actually showing somewhere just after the middle of the video some people playing on this baseball diamond. I would assume that those people were the winners of the contest. I don't know. You never really actually said. I was kind of confused on that. Alright? So, and like I said, you really should have explained the event in great detail on the video itself. And that's just about it. So, if you want to respond to any of this, go ahead and make a video and let me know what's going on. I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.